Oh, Grotto, this is a beautiful drive, don't you think?
Yeah.
Jake, where are you taking? Jake, we got to jump.
Oh my God, what's going on? What are we doing, Grotto?
Where are we going?
I don't know. We're
how
jumping the Grand Canyon. Oh no. But it seems like it's working.
It's a nice view.
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice driving, Jake.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great.
That was a little terrifying, but we got through it. Thank God. Anyways, welcome back to Build Swap. We got our special guest today, Larry Skylines. Hello, Larry.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Larry.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for inviting me. Happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, definitely. And Jake, how'd you get this idea anyway?
Well, a certain someone said, you know the invisible roads exist, right? I wonder who said that.
I wonder.
Yeah, that was me.
The one who puts all those beautiful trucks in our city, huh?
Much more entertaining than the gigantic bridge you were trying to put across there with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
1,200-foot pillars from the riverbed up to the top of the canyon.
That wasn't working.
This is so much more fun just watching the cars look like they're jumping over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It's an awfully short ramp, though, for them, but hey, it works.
It works. Fine.
They need a launch pad.
Yep.
Yeah,
but now we
think it'd be a little bit steeper, but
oh yeah, true.
And now at least we have a connection over to this side, which we can do whatever we want with. But I did some work between Grotto's episode and this one, so I guess I'll go through it pretty quickly.
Yep.
Let's see. So I added this entire development over here. I think I doubled the population here. It's insane.
Yeah. High density too, right?
Not all of it. It's kind of a mix.
Okay.
But I added a very big area. We're going to have to put up these maps for download, aren't we, at the end?
Yeah.
What is all that in the middle?
This?
No. Is it just trees lining the road? Maybe it was the angle.
Yeah. There's a pedestrian path right down the middle of it.
Frontage roads and frontage paths.
Yep.
And lots of trees.
It's beautiful.
I have a question, though. If you zoom out a little bit, why is you got the road running along the edge of the canyon? I would think that the high dollar homes would be on the other side of that road, kind of teetering on the edge of the cliff.
So you mean like this?
Like Grattles did.
Yeah, between the road and the
Yeah, at Valley's Tip.
Of the cliff.
Oh yeah, Valley's Tip. That was
defiling the Vista Point. The Vista Point I made and put on the workshop for people to create beautiful overlooks in such scenic places on their maps as that. And it's been defiled.
It is defiled. Yeah, I renamed a few things. So we got Valley's Tip.
Oh, it's on fire.
The Shaft. An Abomination.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this, Larry.
Yes, I did in the last episode. That's some fine work right there.
Thank you.
So another thing I did, we used to have industrial here. I moved it all over here, and I added a rail line, which this map doesn't come with one, so I had to add one. And it works.
I'm starting to think that maybe this was a bad idea, agreeing to join in here, because I'm not sure I want to be associated with that type of build. But I'm here now, so...
Yeah, you're kind of stuck now.
Yeah, I'm stuck now.
And
so you were waiting for the pollution to kind of go away in the old industry area before you built over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to leave this for you, Grottle, so you can take care of that.
Thank you.
And then I did something Dean, Cities Timelines, really likes, and that's adding more freeways.
And there's plenty.
Freeways.
So
How
we
many
got
interchanges did you make?
Too many. We got the diverging stack interchange. I called it that. And then we got a Parklow interchange. Then we got a double trumpet interchange. And then we're going to have a future DDI here, which is a diverging diamond. Then we have a single point urban interchange, or SPUI. And then I created this beauty over here, a diamond stack interchange.
Well, you know, should it be a single point suburban interchange? Because, you know, it's not very urban where that is.
Well, it will be urban when it gets there.
Oh, okay.
There's quite a few interchanges, by the way.
Yes. I had too much fun building interchanges.
Yeah, that's basically all you did.
Apparently the DOT had a huge influx of funding that they could build the double trumpet over there.
Yes.
Oh my god. Just like real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Too much work. But
All right,
anyways,
what are we doing today?
the goal of today's episode is to build a university. I practiced a little bit. I have it laid out how I want to.
Wow.
We're just going to build it.
That looks all organized.
Yeah,
Kind of.
unlike
My-
mine. We'll see.
Yeah, my universities are the universities are I don't know. I find them for some reason difficult to lay out and to look good. I just struggle a bit with it, and well, usually I work through the progressions and the unlocking. If I had
Right.
everything unlocked first, I'm sure it would be a lot easier. But
Yeah.
some of those buildings are just bigger than you think, and it seems like whatever area I allocate to the campus is just not big enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I-
absolutely correct. Because I had the same issues. Like every time I built one with milestones, I had to reconfigure it like 5 times. Every time I upgraded, like it was,
Yeah, and then
It's
you try to
annoying.
work in any of those athletic buildings, and
oh, that's
you
a
need,
whole
like,
different story right there. Yeah.
you need a square just for those.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of bad. So,
Well, yeah.
you create a lot of assets on the workshop to kind of tell us what you do.
Well, I've sort of been doing a little bit of everything. So, kind of started off just making funny little YouTube videos, just to have a little fun. There were a lot of people building cities on YouTube. It looked like fun, but you know, you need to find a way to stand out when you're building. Do something a little bit different. And so, I was making some funny videos, or at least I thought they were. A few other people did as well.
They were funny.
They were hilarious.
Yeah. I
And
love
then
them.
as I kind of progressed with the game and started doing some more, I started off just playing around in the asset editor and making little parks. Actually, for Joy Build Cities, she started her Mortalago series, and she kept using these same little parking lots over and over. And I just thought, how can she be using these? They had the little statue with the guy on the horse in there.
Mhm.
I'm like yeah, I don't like that statue. I'm thinking she needs something better. And so I made some parking lots for her, and then just started evolving into me assembling assets and making custom parks. For myself or for her or for whoever, and putting them on the workshop. I made a park for Graddles. I made a park for Great Raid Kitty, which related to their a couple of their episodes, their videos they had done.
Oh, the Shukaboa too, right?
Oh yeah, and the Shukaboa Park.
The Gotta Go
Yeah.
Park.
Shukaboa
they
Gotta
gotta
Go
go.
Park. Oh yeah, that's a story in and of itself there when Shukaboa convinced Graddles to say, "Who the hell is Larry?" in one of the Ladies in the City episodes, right?
Yep.
And so I felt that I needed a little bit of payback for that. So I created the Shukaboa Gotta Go Park, and the little video to go along with that. If you haven't seen it,
Yeah, it's great.
it helps to have, it's funny, it helps to have some context with Shukaboa's video where he put in a flamingo. He made a park with a flamingo enclosure from the zoo, Park Life Zoos, and had a little souvenir shop there as well. And so I put a little funny little twist on that. I found some ridiculous toy video on YouTube for a toy called Gotta Go Flamingo, and the whole
Amazing.
joy around Gotta Go Flamingo was you got a flamingo that poops, and it comes with a little toilet, and there's some stuff to jump in its mouth, and some water, and it poops this stuff out into the toilet, and then you
That
let
is
it dry out, and you can
crazy.
Oh
do
my
it all over
goodness.
again. So it was like one of the
Wow.
That's
one of the most
hilarious.
ridiculous little toys I've ever seen or heard of. And so made that into Shukaboa's Park, and of course the Gotta Go Park. We worked. Oh, that Frank's Fish Sticks is looking pretty fine right
That's
there.
one of
by
your
the way.
assets.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
So if you guys want to
So,
download this beautiful asset, go to Larry Skylines Steam Workshop page and get it. from there.
Link in
Yeah,
the
you know,
description.
I thought Frank's Fish Sticks was a missed opportunity, you know, because so many of just the generic industry buildings seem to get named either the fashionable fashion shop or Frank's Fish Sticks factory, and there was nothing more to Frank's Fish Sticks, so I had to create the endpoint for some of these things.
And you made so many different versions too, right? You made like
Yeah,
3,
there's a few
4? Yeah.
different versions of Frank's Fish Sticks. There's a
And you made these
building that
trucks as
serves
well.
as a fish market. Yeah, I made the trucks to go along with it.
Yeah, you also made a truck for me.
Yeah.
So that was super nice of you. I really enjoy this truck. You made a truck for a lot of your friends
Yeah,
here.
how did that come about? Because once you started, there was I think you did a one and done truck first.
Yeah, I did. And the one and done truck, I really didn't intend to do anything with. I was just trying to, figure out how it worked because I ran across that on the workshop. And uh, I think I was on Discord with some of you guys and showing you, what it looked like. And then somehow I came to just making trucks for other people. I kind of forget how that went. Exactly, but all of a sudden I just started making trucks. It was fun once I figured it out. I came across that on the workshop. There's the assets and a guide by STM Santana. Um, on the larger truck, the smaller truck was by someone else. It's a little bit different. Um, but anyway, actually, I did a tutorial on how to make a truck with a larger box truck. I made a video as well. So I guess I'm just going to plug all of my stuff that I do on your videos. So
Do it.
Yeah,
I'll keep talking.
keep talking.
I don't think I have all of your trucks, but here's quite a vast majority of them.
Yeah, that's quite a
Yeah.
few of them. Yeah. Oh, the ending to the Shukaboa story was since there's the whole pooping flamingo and all that. The park includes a sewage treatment plant with
Yes.
flamingos in the souvenir shop. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I moved on to making the trucks, which was easy enough because all you have to do is essentially create your own graphics and everything else is there in the guide and so forth. You download or the assets that you download and just follow the guide or my video at Larry Skylines on YouTube.
Yes. One and
Shameless
done.
self promo.
Yeah, but anyway, the food trucks, that's by Ninja Noob Slayer, and actually he made several food trucks, and on his listings, he provides links and says, "Hey, just give me credit, and feel free to create whatever you want." So
Very cool.
I've
Gotta
done
give credit
that
where
with
credit is due.
Teddy Radco's Teddy's Fried Chicken, um, as well as a couple of other food trucks that I made. But yeah, Frank's Fish Sticks I thought was a missed opportunity for someone. There's not a lot of fishing industry stuff in the game, right?
Right.
I mean, they came out with Sunset Harbor and all that fishing industry, and then it just kind of stopped, and no one really
Very
makes
true.
a lot of assets for the fishing industry on the workshop. Not a lot of things, and so that Frank's Fish Sticks is technically just a park. But I do have a couple of other buildings that are commercial buildings or um, fish markets.
Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, I do have a sign.
You got a sign. Doesn't look like you.
We must not have
You.
included that in our mod list.
Mm-hmm.
No, we did. I thought we did.
But no, there's a mod on the workshop called Mod Tools, and so the other assets I made, what I did was I used that, and you can click on it, and it dumps the 3D model as well as the textures for any buildings or vehicles that are in the game. You run mod tools while you're in the game, and you click on a building or a vehicle. It can't do props, but buildings and vehicles primarily, and it will dump that stuff into a file. I believe it dumps it straight into the import folder. But anyway, then you can edit those things as you need to. Um, if it's possible, and sort of recreate a new building in the asset editor. So
Wow, it's
it's a
interesting.
pretty neat little tool, and that's what I use to make the other Frank's Fish Sticks buildings. And then ended up creating them as unique buildings or fish market. I actually have a growable version of one of them on there. So
I'm so
Mod-
impressed how
mod
fast you
tools.
put this campus down.
I
Yeah,
know. I'm
me
like sitting
too,
here like,
actually.
what am I supposed to do now? So
I've been
putting
I've been
tree sim-
I've been talking and talking, and I look, and you're pretty
You're almost done.
detailing now.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always continue this conversation in Grotto's episode.
Yeah, we went with you first because I went first last week. So we always try to keep it even.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm not going to be as organized on mine. I have some roads in, but yeah,
I talked through your entire build here, Jake, so you better show us around.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
go.
gotcha. So, the main building's just sitting here. I needed parking lots, which we downloaded from Mac. And we got the School of Medicine and the School of Science right next to each other with its own dedicated parking lot. The School of Law is also connected to this parking lot because I guess it works that way. And we just got a few other of the buildings here. So the library, media lab, and the laboratories are all over here, and they can buy their books from this right pretty close to the main building, actually, so that's not too bad. All the dorms are on the outskirts, but they can just walk into the campus if they need to. I tried to provide a lot of paths.
A couple of dorms on the other end, right, too?
Yeah, the dorms way down here as well.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
This area looks flat, but it's not. So there's some terrain challenges. But
yeah, that's a little high right there.
yeah, it's fine though. The problem with these parking lots is if there's any variation in terrain, they just start to disappear, as you can see.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the markings.
Yep. But yeah, that's kind of basically all there is to it. It made it so much easier when I planned it beforehand. So
I was just gonna say you laid it out and kind of figured it out to get the configuration right, but you have a nice big space to work with. I have a little bit more of a challenge on the other map.
Yeah, so basically,
you fit everything in there really well. Could
Yeah.
I make a suggestion for something to do?
Absolutely.
One thing that I will do in my builds at times is if I have railroad tracks running through a neighborhood or whatever the case may be, you know, in real life, there are always people who are walking along the tracks or crossing the tracks
Right.
at places that are not crossings. And so what I do is I take gravel paths and I'll just run them straight across the tracks with anarchy. And since this is a college campus, you know for sure all these college kids are going to be cutting straight through, taking the shortest route and not
I like that
necessarily
suggestion.
following the rules.
I really like
Or
that
you could
suggestion.
even
You get this visual of people, you know, crossing the tracks where there are not technically crossings, and adds that little bit of realism. And if they happen to be crossing the tracks while a train's coming, you know, the train just drives straight through them, and they keep walking. And it's city skylines.
They live. Yeah. You could also use
Nothing bad happens.
You could also
No one's
use some of
losing
those,
limbs or lives.
invisible paths too.
I could, but I think the
'Cause
gravel
this
path
really
looks
walk-
very
I mean,
nice. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
and the thing is that, you know, I mean, a lot of times these are well-used paths. They get very worn. You can see them, you know, in places. You know, generally they probably break the fence by climbing over it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Down there at the other end. But
Yeah.
but yeah, they do become well-worn paths, and sort of, you know, the railroad doesn't really do a whole lot about it because they don't want to spend money on
They don't care.
building fences.
No,
But yeah, I like that suggestion.
It's
Thank you
not their
very much.
that is a great suggestion.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that's the university, and the city is at about 35,000 people. That's pretty incredible.
Oh, did we tell them we opened up the 25 tiles
And you got
last?
Oh yeah, we opened up 25 tiles, just so we
got
can.
12 million in the bank now.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's a nice amount.
So yeah,
It
we're
is,
sitting
and
pretty
growing.
good here. But I'm just gonna.
Are you going to
remove
add any
this.
of the sports stadiums?
I don't have room for it.
What's the plan for the other side of the street there?
I'll let Grotto decide that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there we go. And I named it Grand Canyon University. I know that exists, right?
It does.
So we just got Grand Canyon. Well, you know what? No, I'll name it the Great Divide University.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
There we go. And there we go. That is our university campus. If you want to continue listening to Larry speak, head on over to Grottle's channel, and we will.
Well, don't give
continue
them a
Build Swap.
reason not to watch Grottle's video.
Oh, man. And make sure you check the description to find Larry's channel and his workshop and the link to Grottle's video. So, thank you for watching. Head over to Grottle's video. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.